Good day, YouTube. It is the 7th of October, 2024. This is my mystery machine. Underneath that paint is a 1965 Ford Econoline Supervan. One of, I'm understanding, 500 were made in 65. This was, when new, went to a company called Coos Built Camper Vans and was converted into a camper van with a raised top, and it has aftermarket air conditioning, a makeshift cruise control. Yeah, makeshift, keyword there. She was pretty plush back in the day, not so much inside as it used to be, but it sure serves its purpose well for me. If you've watched my channel, you'll know that I have a mobile DJ business, and this is my vehicle with all the audio equipment built in, and amplifiers and computer and stuff. And yeah, this is what I do kind of in the summertime. Car shows, cruise-ins, corporate events, parades, and occasionally we get involved with putting movies on downtown. So the Downtown Association has this really big projector, and sometimes they need help with the rest of it and getting everything put together. And I get the nod sometimes to go do that. It is kind of fun. I enjoy all of it, or I wouldn't do it. But we did this early September or something like that, and we had some challenges. And I'll kind of fill you in on some of the challenges. We look over a bunch of audio gear I've got sitting out that some of it, I've sold a ton, but some more of it needs to go. And this is some stuff sitting around that I need to either get on consignment locally or start putting away for the winter. So the challenges we had was, we're setting up at 8:30 at night, looking for it to get dark around 9:15, something like that. And well, when you are looking at like a Blu-ray player or DVD player or something, to get the menu, you've got to be able to see the screen. Well, at 8:30 in the summertime, you can't see the screen yet. Even with a best projector, you can't see that screen. So I kind of logged into memory. I need to find like a Blu-ray player that allows more than one video out, so that I could have a TV sitting on our table waiting for the sun to go down, so the projector will project on this wall. Which the wall we project on is huge, just like my 12-foot wall here in my shop. In fact, I have a screen right there, and I have a spot for a projector right there. We've done it here. So I needed, and the projector, the Blu-ray player that we were using didn't have any of that. The other issue we were having was getting a decent audio signal out of the back of this inexpensive Blu-ray player. What we ended up doing was pulling an audio signal out of the projector, which is getting its signal down an HDMI cable, and I didn't have enough. I mean, it came off great. Don't get me wrong. The presentation was excellent, but we were at our limits from an audio perspective. But to get Blu-ray players with all the audio and video outputs you can imagine, you've got to step up to a high-end Blu-ray player. Now, I'm not really a video guy. We don't subscribe to any video channels. I don't, until recently, didn't own a Blu-ray player. I don't own DVDs. The only DVDs I have, because I own the Mystery Machine, are Scooby-Doo DVDs. That's it. I watch YouTube, I guess. So I went out to find Blu-ray players that have audio and video connections on the back, so that I can solve my issues. And I responded to a bunch of ads on Marketplace and stuff like that, asking for a picture of the back, and all I have is HDMI outputs, which is about all everybody needs to get something that has what I just showed you. You've got to spend some money and buy it new, or wait your turn and maybe something will show up. So this is kind of be the gist of my video, is buying used audio video equipment at thrift stores. Now, I've been watching the thrift stores for Blu-ray players for a couple months now, and they don't have any. Nobody's turning them in, nobody's handing them in, etc. Well, I was in St. Vinny's the other day, and they not only had one, they had two. And so this is the first one. It's a Panasonic. It's a DMP. Can you see that there? BD30. Okay. And it was marked 1999. If you're familiar at all with thrift stores, at a certain point, when these things sit on the shelf long enough, they mark them half off. So the white tags were actually half off. So this was a no-brainer. It was $10. But here's the deal. It doesn't have a cord or a remote control. Why are they always gone when they get to the thrift stores? I don't know. But the remote was gone. The cord was gone. Okay, so that makes you slow your roll there a little bit and go, can I get a remote? Can I get a cord? Well, I have good luck finding cords at Goodwill. So what I did is I left this on the shelf. I hadn't actually seen this one yet. I left this on the shelf. I went to Goodwill and found a cord. Not only found a cord, I found 4 of them. A couple of them I had to modify a little bit. But anyway, solved the power cord issue for $2 per cord, and I picked up 2 of them. And then I went back. First I went to Amazon because I took a picture of this model number to see if I could get the remote. And sure enough, I could. It is $10. So I went back to the store at that point knowing I could get the remote for $10. I already had a cord for 2. And this was $10. So for $22, this Panasonic might just be what I need. Now, it's always risky buying used stuff, right? So I asked what their return policy was. Their return policy is, if it doesn't work, you have 7 days to bring it back, leave the tag on it, have the receipt, and you'll get an in-store credit. Well, I'll find something in there, I guess. So let's roll the dice. Let's pick this one up. Can I get the remote for this one? This is a Sony Blu-ray, and where's the doodads on that? There it is, down there, I think. All of the information. So I looked this one up. Can I get a remote for that? Yep, I can get one on Amazon. It was like $9. This one was $25 and was 25% off, so $18 roughly. Cord makes this $20, and a remote makes this $29 for this Sony. Sony's nice machine. Same return policy, so I bring them back and get them all hooked up. Remember, if it doesn't work, I'll just tell them it doesn't work and I'll return them. No big deal. But if they work, I'm golden. I really want this. So I got them here. I got a bunch of equipment all hooked up because I'm selling off a bunch of stuff and I need to demo stuff like every day for people. So get them hooked up. I scare up a couple of TVs that are sitting around. And first off, I want to be able to run one on HDMI, which this TV is running on HDMI. And then this one is running on a component, or, I'll show you. It just has an RCA plug, right? The yellow RCA. Can you see it? Well, it's not yellow. In this case, it's gold. Plugged right into there. And so I have the RCA and that gold plug, and then I have HDMI right here, okay? So, and I'm also pulling the audio source out. Remember I was telling you about the audio issue I was having? I got an audio source here, and from what I remember, we're running on the Sony at the moment. The remote control has audio volume control on the remote. So it just checks all the boxes, and it's going to be great. Both these things work fine. The displays are fine. They're not scratched up or beat up. I got a good buy on them. So buying used audio equipment at a thrift store, yeah. But do your research before you buy it. So while I'm in there, Remember I told you, this was $19.99, but all the white tag stuff was half off. This was there. So this is an Ion digital turntable. It was $19.99, remember? 50% off. It was $10. Okay, no power supply, right? Doesn't need a remote. So, but it's a 12 volt DC power supply, and I have dozens of them. All of my wireless microphones took them. I bought a bunch of power supplies. Well, they're just sitting on the floor. It's oversized for this turntable, but it works fine. So I got a really crappy record on this. I think it's a Star Wars. It's warped and scratched and everything, but I've got this running into my mixer here. I can give you a sneak preview. But anyway, and it works fine. A turntable for $10. A digital turntable for $10. Oh yeah, it's got speakers built on board too. So anyway, it's not like I don't have a bunch. I just hoard this stuff. One look around my shop, you'll understand. I hoard this stuff, you know what I mean? But it was $10. So anyway, I made a little purchase, supported my local St. Vinny's DePaul thrift store, picked up a turntable, 2 Blu-ray players for less than half the cost of one new Blu-ray player. And why didn't I just go out and buy a new one? I don't know if I'll ever do another movie for downtown or not. I probably will. Maybe I'll do 1 next year. Maybe I'll do 4 next year. I just don't know. But either way, I'm prepared. And I'll just put one of these Blu-ray players in the mystery machine, so I always have it. Leave the HDMI and everything connected to it. Or, I'll store it somewhere with the rest of my gear. But if I ever have to do one again, I'll have one ready to go, because I've already learned my lessons about, my audio source and being able to have 2 video outputs, right? Stop that. Yeah, my remotes are coming. In fact, I think one of them will be here today and the other one tomorrow on Amazon. So we're good to go there. So guys, that's really what I wanted to show you, was buying used audio, video gear at your local thrift store. I think there are bargains to be had if you know what you're looking for, know how to research it, and be smart about it. And make sure you're prepared to take them right home and test them. Don't let them sit around for a couple of weeks, because you'll have passed your date of returnability. And I threw my receipts right in here for my purchases so that I could return them. There's another one in here somewhere. There it is, because I actually did it a couple transactions as I was looking for stuff there. But yeah, the receipts, keep the receipts. All right guys, thanks for hanging out with me, watching the videos. Give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. I also answer comments every morning, so if you have comments on this video, any other videos, or just want to say hi, I will catch you in the morning in the comment section. It will catch you guys on the next video. Look how warped that record is. Isn't that awesome?